my name is Veronica Santillan and I'm going to talk about vitamin E acetate in bronchoalveolar lavage fluid associated with abril. I'm a student of University Católica Santiago Guayaquil in the subject of technical English. Definition: vitamin E acetate is the ester of vitamin E tocosapherol, an acetic acid. The structure shows a long alphabetic tail that can penetrate a layer of surfactant to align the molecule in parallel with phospholipids. Phosphatidylcholines undergo transition from a gel to a liquid crystalline phase when exposed to increasing amount of tocopherols, such as vitamin E acetate. Transitioning to a liquid crystalline phase will cause the surfactant to lose its ability to maintain the surface tension that is necessary to support respiration in the lung, thus providing a possible mechanism by which vitamin E acetate could cause respiratory dysfunction. Application in nursing. Vitamin E acetate is commonly used as a dietary supplement, and in skin creams it is common in multivitamins and is enzymatically cleaved to vitamin E during absorption. Nearly half the patients require intensive care to treat respiratory failure. They help with bronchoscopy and bronchoalveolar lavage because it can be part of the clinical and diagnostic workup of elderly patients. They use isotope dilution mass spectrometry methods to analyze specific toxicants of concern and active compounds in cases. The video.
Health officials have spent months investigating an outbreak of serious lung illnesses tied to e-cigarette use and vaping. They've zeroed in on a substance called vitamin E acetate as a potential culprit. But what is vitamin E acetate and how does your body process it? Vitamin E is what it sounds like. It's a vitamin, but it's pretty chemically unstable on its own. It's more stable when something called an acetate group gets added to it. Vitamin E acetate is often put in skin creams and supplements. It's generally seen as safe when it's applied to the skin or when it's swallowed. When you ingest it, that acetate group gets cut off by enzymes in your gastrointestinal system. The vitamin then gets trapped in these tiny particles called mixed micelles. These are natural nanoparticles that are made by bile acids that get secreted by your body. Those particles take the vitamin, ferry it through the stomach's mucus layer and into epithelial cells. The vitamin then gets repackaged again inside the epithelial cells into a new kind of nanoparticle, and it gets sent out into your bloodstream. But what happens if you inhale vitamin E acetate because it's been added to a vaping product? When you breathe it in, it doesn't break down the same way it does when you ingest it. Those enzymes aren't there to cut off the acetate group and send it on its way. And vitamin E acetate can hang around in the lungs for a while, which experts think can interfere with lung function and cause serious health issues.
Pros and cons. Pros. Vitamin E acetate is commonly used as a dietary supplement and in skin creams. Cons. A potential harmful effect of vitamin E acetate that may contribute to lung injury occurs when it is heated in e-cigarette products. Heating vitamin E acetate in this device may create ketamine by splitting of the acetate group from some or all of the vitamin E acetate. Pure THC oil has a viscosity like that of vitamin E acetate. Nearly half of the patients require intensive care to treat respiratory problems.
Health officials south of the border may have found the cause of a mysterious vaping illness. It's known as vitamin E acetate, and the U.S. Centers for Disease Control is calling it a potential very strong culprit linked to the outbreak of lung diseases associated with electronic cigarettes. It's a possible breakthrough in a deadly outbreak that has killed dozens of people and sickened more than 2,000 Americans. The new research comes after the CDC found the chemical compound in samples taken from the lungs of 29 patients who got sick, including 2 who died. Vitamin E is commonly used as a vitamin supplement or an ingredient in cosmetics. But just because it's typically safe to swallow or put on your skin doesn't mean it should be considered safe when it's inhaled.
Oil is not something that is meant to be inhaled. The lungs have no way to absorb it.
The compound appears to be used as a thickening additive for marijuana e-juices. Although most cases of the vaping illness have been linked to THC products sold on the streets, the report does not rule out the possibility that other toxic substances may be causing the lung damage that's been seen.
It's really hard to pin down what's doing this. Could it be vitamin E? Sure, it could. Could also be any of the other things. And, everyone's immune system is a little different. What may affect you may not affect me.
A Health Canada spokesperson says vitamin E acetate is not allowed in Canadian cannabis vaping products, adding in a statement, Health Canada will continue to monitor all available data sources and surveillance systems and will take additional action if warranted and as appropriate to protect the health and safety of Canadians. Because there is still uncertainty about what is causing the illness, Health Canada continues to urge people to learn more about the risks associated with vaping. Now, there have been 7 confirmed or probable cases of severe lung illness related to vaping in Canada, including in Quebec, New Brunswick, and BC.
Issue apply in Ecuador. 54% is represented by the current consumption of electronic cigarettes in young Ecuadorians. Vitamin E sale is free without restriction and it is used to combat chronic disease and also this helps to improve skin and hair. Conclusion. Vitamin E acetate may play a role in abril. This conclusion supported by the high detection rate of vitamin E acetate in vital fluid from case patients who live in the United States and the absence of vitamin A acetate in samples obtained from a healthy. It is important for people to understand that the use of electronic cigarettes or vaping significantly affects the lungs, even causing a risk of death. Thank you very much.